Well, shit! Yeah, we better rewind this and go back to earlier. Ugh. No, I don't want it.
So you want to know more about the Timeless? They're always listening. Come closer.
Kinky.
The symbols on my hand represent endlessness. Listen. The symbol comes from an ancient and secretive cabal.
You don't say.
But my watch is brand new. How is this even remotely connected?
They're like the Illuminati, Adam.
I don't know, but not even demons and spirits are safe from them. You can see why I'm not in any rush to get involved.
Yet you have the mark on your hand. Demon, watch, symbol.
There is a painter, used to be a big shot artist. His home is the only other place where I've seen this symbol recently. Here, this is a recent photo of his house. I must warn you though, you may witness some strange stuff.
Like I haven't already.
These endless had something to do with my sister's disappearance. For now, that artist was my only lead. We still need to talk about your involvement with the cult.
I'm not really sure I want to right now, or that you'll be able to later. See you around, Adam. Maybe.
His face just magically got wider. That was weird. Ask the painter. Go to the Robertson's house. Inquire about the strange symbol. Okay, I can do that. Wait, I gotta grab my car keys. I seriously have a motorcycle on my keychain? Okay. Yeah, to the street. Wait. I thought I had a car. I also have a motorcycle? That's interesting. It's really going to make me... It's going to make me actually start my motorcycle. Now I can go to the creepy painter house.
His house was in a quiet neighborhood.
Bar, guy taking pictures. I should first compare the house to the picture. Just told me that this is a recent photo of the place. I wonder why it became so run down. There's an inconsistency. There's another. This wire hanging right here is an inconsistency. No weather made. The wall. The head of the statue's missing. Or withered plants. Oh yeah, withered plants. Is it just me or does that statue kind of look like Cthulhu from this far away?
Des told me that this is a recent photo of the place. I wonder why it became so run down that fast. Hey man, what's with the photos?
Oh, hey, look at his necklace.
What's it to you? I can take photos of whatever I want. I just like the look of old buildings. It's a free country last time I checked.
And that's why you have a terrible attitude, man. Overall, it is a nice looking house in a nice looking neighborhood. Except, like, cars pulled up onto the sidewalk. And this car is illegally parked in front of a fire hydrant.
As I walked towards the house, the air around me became freezing cold. Never a good sign.
Normally the sign of a ghost. Or a haunting. Which I guess does involve ghosts most of the sometimes demons.
Whoa! It almost hit me. Now I really want to know what's in there.
I really don't. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, Adam. Yeah. That's a damn good question. I mean, it couldn't be anything supernatural. This is completely...
The painting on the canvas had the symbol on my watch, as if the flying objects weren't enough. Time for some answers.
Completely and utterly normal painter's house.
I don't know who you are, son, but if you came to see a broken man suffer, you've come to the right place.
Levitating objects? It's either telekinesis, mental manipulation, or you have a restless spirit in the house.
Little of column A, little of column C.
Restless, departed wife, Lisa, my love, my life. I don't know why she returned, but it's clearly her.
I can help you with that, Mr. Robertson, but I need you to tell me all you know about that symbol you painted.
Wait a minute. I recognize you. You're that Adam Wolfe fellow. The supernatural detective. You have yourself a deal, son. Just tell me why my wife is haunting this place, and I'll tell you everything I know about that blasted symbol.
This was a typical ghost manifestation. The go-to procedure was to take a few photos for spectral analysis.
Oh, I'm finding the shapes. Okay, I was like, there are more shapes up there than would allow me to drag and drop. This must be the spectral residue coming from Lisa. She came back as a... I'm just going to disappear before it actually lets me read everything. And she, a ghostly creature that died a tragic death. They haunt loved ones directly linked to their demise. They manifest by creating strange lights and making the objects in their vicinity fly. Also, plants in their proximity wither and die. Summoning. To contact the banshee, a person they love the most must break the object they prize the most. break the object that Banshee prized most in life? I'm sure Ross has an idea.
You were right, Mr. Robertson. Your wife has indeed returned as a banshee, a restless spirit. Do you know how she died? Was it a violent death?
She was murdered, Mr. Wolfe. The police claim it was suicide, but I know my Lisa better than that.
We'll find out how she really died and why she's returned. But I need something of her she was really fond of to contact her spirit.
That's easy. It was the brush I gave her for our anniversary. Her most favorite thing in the world. That's how I first saw her spirit came back. The brush started flying around and then shot straight through the window. It's probably still outside. I couldn't get myself to go look for it.
I was getting close. That brush would let me contact Ross's wife, Lisa. Then I could get some answers about that symbol and its connection to my sister.
My camera. What the hell, bro?
I didn't exactly open the door fast, dude.
If you hadn't had your head stuck to the door, this wouldn't have happened. How's that eavesdropping working out for you?
Hey, man, you've got the wrong idea. I'm out of here.
Thank you for leaving all of your supplies behind.
There's something off about that guy. But there was no time to worry about him. I needed to find that brush.
Finders keepers. And this is some expensive equipment. Oh, there's a magazine. That's probably what I'm looking for. Yep. Why envious time till thou ran out thy race? Fall on the lazy, leader stepping oars. So little is our loss, so little is thy gain. Time is thy gain. Okay. Brushes down in the sewer. So it flew out the window, it hit the gargoyle, then it bounced off the fire hydrant, then it fell down into the sewer. The brush, if Ross breaks it, will be able to contact Lisa.
Here's Lisa's brush, Mr. Robertson. This may be hard for you, but you have to break it.
Break it? Why on earth would I do that? My poor Lisa adored this brush.
To contact her. It's the only way. The breaking of an object she cherished the most by the person she loved the most will pull her spirit into our reality. You'll be able to get your answers then, Ross.
I guess you know these things better than I do, Mr. Wolfe. I will do as you ask. For Lisa. Lisa's paintings. She never finished them.
Exactly. This is how she's trying to communicate with us. I think she's trying to do it through her painting.
Then, I guess I better finish them. We'll need the things she was trying to paint for reference. These pearls, I saw them somewhere in the house downstairs.
I'll find them. You stay next to the paintings and keep the link with Lisa.
Searching for a set of pearls, eh? Wonder what else we can find. This must be the painter's late wife. Seems to have been quite the looker, but it's an old. Or no, must be. Got some tape, but I don't have my fingerprinting kit. Okay, so you're not going to get anything about that. Need to find the other images. Or another. Oh! I see you moving. Pretty sure I don't have to leave the house to get the rest of the numbers. But at the same time, not sure where else to check. I don't have enough time to guess a combination. It won't let me come back over here, so I've got everything from there already. Oh, of course. Of course it's outside. There we go. Because of course I have to duct tape it back together to use the password, which is clearly written on it. I mean, I shouldn't have asked the actual guy who owns the house to open the door for me so I could get the pearls without breaking and entering and learning some personal information from him, like a PIN number. Ooh. Guitar pick. Up. I swear I saw the clock. And now I can't find it again. Hummingbird. Marriage. Or just rings, I guess. That's a broken mirror. letter is the only thing I need to... doesn't have another thing I need to do with it. Marriage. Press. Sponsor. Employee of the year. There's lots of stuff in here. Sorry, I'm desecrating the shrine to your dead wife, man. There's the letter. Found it. All that's left is clock, and this is still letting me come in here. So the clock has to be in here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. I'm looking for a pearl necklace. That is not
There.
how painting
It's done.
works.
Mr. Wolfe, can you make something out of the painting?
I can try. Touch that wet paint.
You wanted to talk to me. Have you made a decision yet?
Yes, you can save him. You're the only one who can.
You have to be sure, Lisa. Joining the Timeless. There's no going back. You will live by our law from now on. Finish what you have left unfinished. I'll wait by the door to start your journey towards timelessness.
I just need to finish writing a letter to Ross, and I'm ready.
That's my watch. Oh, this one's a hard one. Especially for a character I know nothing about. I wonder if that actually changes anything about the game. Oh, that's a big envelope to not have to fold the paper to put it in.
Let's go, Lisa. We don't have all the time in the world. Yet.
Did you see anything, Mr. Wolfe?
No, the painting just magically changed on its own.
I did. I saw through Lisa's eyes. Seems she was coerced into leaving with some man. She left you a note at her workplace.
A note? I never received it. I felt too heartbroken to get her things from work. She worked at a fancy watch store. What was it called? Piaget. Next to that vitriol bar.
You stay here, Mr. Robertson. I'll go get that note for you.
I'm sorry, sir. We're closed.
Are you sure we can't make some sort of arrangement?
Oh my goodness, which one should I pick?
Okay, how about some coffee then? Let me steal a bit of your time,
Time is the one thing I can rarely spare, sir. Thank you for the invitation, but no.
Why didn't you say there was an entrance fee? No problem. Do you have change for 1,000?
We are closed until further notice, sir. Do I need to call the police?
Time is thy gain.
So little is our loss. My apologies, sir.
Please, come on in. If you see something that grabs your interest, just bring it to me. Please, don't touch the exhibited items.
Now who's following whom, Mr. Wolfe? Whatever your business is with that painter, I suggest that you drop it before there's bodies dropping.
Is that a threat, sir? Hey look, it's my watch again.
The watch had the same symbol as mine, the mark of these, endless. Lisa had something to do with them, and I was about to uncover what.
Ring Ring, ring, ring. Banana phone.
A fine choice, sir. Would you like to personalize it?
I'd like an engraving of my full name on the back. It's, Aiden. Aiden Wake Nathan Knight the Third.
Of course, sir. It will just take an hour. I'll get on it right away.
They wouldn't do that without you putting down a down payment. Contract terminated, eh?
Sister, what is your connection to all this?
Oh, whoops. Where's my phone? Critically loop. Loop.
It was time to return to Ross and get some.
Yep, definitely before they come after me to pay for that watch that I had them engrave with a fake name. Yes. Yes, I'm clicking on my phone. Oh. Okay, sometimes this game just likes to be difficult. But oh my god. I'm clicking on the damn phone. That was the most bullshit thing this game has done so far. The same guy looking near Ross's place in the clock store. What is he doing around here? Wow! Okay. That sounds one's not so... Aiming
I managed
means
to damage
nothing.
the chaser's car, but he seemed persistent. Finally, he lost control and started spinning down the road.
Yes, and firing your gun in a public street is definitely not going to get you into trouble at all.
He got out of the crash in one piece, but luckily, unable to continue his pursuit.
That guy again, he was taking photographs of Ross's home. He was at the watch store. And again, this disappears without being able to read everything.
My dear hummingbird, why? What happened to you?
I'm starting to piece it together, but I still need some answers. You were sick. What happened?
Cancer. Very rapid. The doctor said I was done for, but then the thing regressed into nothing. They've never seen anything like it. They say it was a miracle. I say it was love. Lisa was by my side the whole time.
Did your wife ever mention her coworker Allison? Or something called, timelessness?
No, not that I recall. As for timelessness, your guess is as good as mine. Lisa worked with clocks, so she would probably know.
Ross, a tall blonde man, wearing an elegant white suit, introduced the cult to Lisa. Does that ring any bells?
Actually, yes, it does. When I was sick, I remember a man like that standing next to my bedside. It felt like time was going backwards. I thought it was just a fever dream.
I found this coin with the note, Robertson. What do you make of it?
Lisa was always fond of coins. In fact, she was painting one. Perhaps this exact one. With it, I can finish her next painting. Perhaps we'll learn more from it.
I wish painting were that easy. Touch the painting. I'm in Lisa's memory again. This is what happened after she left the clock store.
Remove all the worldly possessions from yourself. Don the cloak of trial and approach.
So he's asking me to strip. They made a cloak especially for Lisa. Hummingbird was her nickname.
The only constant is eternity. The only resource is the Order is enlightened, for we know this. The sands of time can move at our whim. This is our sacred knowledge, our blessing, and our curse. For in order to get time, you must remove time from others.
Well, that's typical. Where the hell is a clock? There it is. Well, it's not... Oh, come on, that's an hourglass. It represents time.
Learning that the only true path to eternity is paved with others' loss is the greatest lesson. This is how the handles of the clock are to be moved, how one ascends through the Order. The hourglass is our temple, our bastion. Through the hourglass, we can sacrifice the time of others. Through the power of the hourglass, we become eternal.
Really happy I know what a bastion is. That's a good representation of power.
Only those who've accumulated time can be true acolytes of timelessness. Only those who are willing to take, to kill, to bleed for the Order will obtain the true power. The Hourglass is the one gateway through the door to enlightenment. Respect it. Worship it. Now you are an initiate of the Order. Revere the Hourglass. Obey the Order. And seize your time.
You're going to give up your own time to save your husband.
All knowledge comes at a price. Bearers of such lore must wear the mark of the timeless. Take this cold blade and carve the mark in your hand. That way, you'll always remember this. We are eternal. Retrieve your watch from the pool and keep it with you at all times.
You're now one of the neonates of our order. Your funds are taken care of, as well as your reputation. Most importantly, your husband is now cured and healthy. Observe your watch. As a member of the Order, you will learn to sacrifice the time of others, their life force, and fuel your own. Your timeline is now severed. Silence your conscience, and you will be able to live eternally.
That can't be good.
What have I just witnessed? What had Lisa gotten herself into? The pain. It felt so real. In that room. I've seen it before. The place is a labyrinth of tunnels. I could be lost down there for days without help. I bet Des knows a great deal more about that order than he's letting on. I need to find that room.
Oh, please, not timeless talk again. How many times must I tell you? I'm not going to...
I need to find their ritual chamber in the sewers.
I don't think you understand, Wolfe. This cult is a bite too far. My previous encounter with them left me with more than a few. They nearly wiped me out of existence. I was lucky to only lose a hand. How do you...
Cult. Oh, cult bones. Wait.
By not letting you die like a rat and saving your demon hide.
Touche. All right. The sewers are marked with symbols for waypoints, like Boy Scouts. You any good with a pen?
Couldn't draw to save my life. But my buddy Ross is pretty good with a brush. Tell him.
Okay, go on. And the circle there? What was that last thing? Okay, got it.
I needed to find Lisa's cloak so that Ross could finish the final painting. I was getting closer.
Okay, so where do I get into the sewers? Right there. This definitely is not a bad idea.
I told you to stay away, Detective. Your time draws near.
You're the one firing machine gun rounds at me. Thank you very much.
I've been here before. There must be some evil lurking behind these doors.
I don't have a knife or anything yet. I don't have any clock hands.
My dear hummingbird, why? What made you do this?
Lisa seems to have joined some sort of cult. Did you notice something different about her towards the end?
There were no secrets between us, but once I got sick, and even when I got better, she would behave odd from time to time. Sad, like she wanted to tell me something but couldn't. Maybe that's why she is screaming from the afterlife.
I don't know, Ross, but we're close to finding out. Time to finish the last painting.
Rise, Lisa. It is time for our friend Lisa to truly join us. This is the path to eternity, the path to timelessness. This is the first step she takes that will grant her eternal life. Approach the hourglass. Time passes, love fades to memory, memory fades to oblivion. Time is above all. What is known today, tomorrow is forgotten. Time is above all. Bitter adversaries, their children become friends, their grandchildren become lovers. Time is above all. Piece of gold exchanges hands, gets smaller each time until it fades. Time is above all.
Oh, that's art. Okay. Oh, there's the other mountains.
Once famous artists are forgotten, their work fades until they crumble into dust. Time is above all. Winds, seas, and sun beat the mountain until it becomes sea bottom. Time is above all. The sands of time grow deep. The great flow of time is yours to see. Come closer.
And then you take her time
Use
to
the
feed your
lever
own.
and see the will of time itself made manifest. This is the being the time has chosen for you. He will be your eternal pair. Set your watch, and he will join you momentarily, and be with you for all eternity. Behind the glass, of course.
What? Ross? I don't want his years taken away from him, and I certainly don't want to trap him here until the end of time.
Don't you see? It's the greatest honor. He will live forever and be close to you as the sand in our great hourglass.
I refuse.
I'm afraid it's too late. Take her. Take her to the top of the bridge. We will decide her fate there.
Allie. Blazing devils and hellfiends, what was she doing there?
What happened? What did you see? Who is Allie?
My missing sister. It seems that the cult got her too. Lisa entered the cult to cure you, but then they asked her to sacrifice you. She stood up to them. For you. That's why...
Ross, where are you, my love? Please forgive me.
Lisa, this is important. What happened at the bridge when the cultists took you there?
Being a ghost is strange. I don't really remember how I died. Only brief flashes of the past. I know that I died at 8:05 p.m.
What about my sister? What do you know about her? The two of you were in the same cult. Speak!
As I told you, memories of my past existence are blurry at best. I know. My wedding ring. It's the last thing that binds me to the world of the living. It will help me remember my whole life.
That's not unsafe at all. Oh, I have to find them in order. Okay. If I were a snorkel, where would I be? Now, how am I gonna get home after this if all my gas is in this boat? Oh! Okay. Wait! Wait. Okay, now here's where the start of the story began. Wait. Small hand. Large hand.
And that is your final decision?
Yes. My time for that of Ross Robertson.
So be it.
Because of course Adam is also a professional diver. Oops. No, go back, go back!
You know too much, Detective. It's time to eat dirt. Get 'em! Sleep now.
Why would he have taken... Oh. This ain't good.
Allie, is this?
Stop looking for me. I am now just one step away from being timeless.
Gotta keep it in the red.
My head was still spinning, but I had to get off that bridge. Fast.
No.
Ross, speak to me. Come on, buddy, say something.
Adam. They said I knew too much and killed me. But don't let that trouble you, Mr. Wolfe. I was living on borrowed time anyway. It's time that I join Lisa. In fact, it's long overdue. If only there was a way for us to stay like this.
Why do I have to give it to him and not her?
As in life, so be it in the afterlife. Together, forever. Thank you, Adam, for everything.
Adam, it's not too late for your sister, as it was for me. The Timeless still don't have complete hold over her. All the answers you seek are behind those doors in the sewers, in the Timeless Hourglass Chamber. Take this. These clock hands will open up the Timeless Sanctuary. Set them to 6 o'clock.
As I was watching Ross and Lisa truly depart, I realized that it's never too late. I had everything I needed to finally reunite with Allie. This is where it all started. This is the spot where I encountered the supernatural for the first time.
For the first time? The game starts out with you apparently being knowledgeable about it and actually knowing what you're doing with it. That couldn't have been the first encounter.
I never thought that looking into the symbol on my watch would lead me back here. Everything is connected. Behind these doors lie the answers to all my questions about Allie.
Oops. Too far. Okay. Okay, this makes, like, no sense. I'll be honest, I have no idea how this puzzle worked.
It's Adam Wolfe. I'll end him once and for all.
You had your chance and you failed. I shall take care of him. Observe, Mr. Wolfe. Your timeline will be severed here. Your oblivion is at hand. Any last words?
Time to start talking before I start shooting.
Talking? You know everything already. Now all you have to learn is how to... How old are you? How much time you have wasted already?
I want to let me shoot the hourglass. That makes more sense.
Tisk, tisk. So much heart and so little wisdom.
Let me shoot the hourglass. Gah.
I told Allie we should have just dropped you into the water, but she is stubborn, as are you now. Tisk, tisk. So much heart, and so how old are you? How much time you have wasted already? Care to try again, Mr. Wolfe? And here I was playing it fair. I see that will simply not do anymore.
Let me shoot the damn hourglass.
Now feel the true power of the Timeless.
No! Leave him alone!
Allie, this is the point where your timeline diverges. There is no turning back from here.
I got nothing but false promises from you. I won't let you destroy my brother!
So be it. How good is your aim, detective? Will you bet the life of your sister on it?
I will kill you.
And he will move your sister into the way, so you'll end up killing your sister.
Will you now?
Well, I guess that's episode 3, everybody. Because Adam Wolfe is a fucking dumbass. Because, you know, shooting the mystical hourglass that's giving them their power apparently isn't on the forefront of his mind. I find that hard to believe. But oh hey, what do I know? Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you later for episode 4. The final episode.